I'm Jordan Cunny, and I'm off field with Khalil Antonie. How you feeling, Khalil?
I feel good. It's good to be here, you know?
Yes, sir. How life treating you?
I can't complain.
Can't complain.
It's great.
I hear that. Now, do you travel a lot?
I was just on vacation in North Carolina. I got back just last night.
Oh, wow. Dang, do you feel like jet lag or anything?
Nah, it was a 12-hour drive, so I had a lot.
Oh, you
lot
were
of time
driving?
Yeah, because my flight got canceled.
Oh,
so
okay.
I'm in the car for 12 hours. Got a lot of time to think, play some games.
Okay. What were you thinking about?
Thinking about, I got to meet on Saturday. I'm coming back on Thursday. I got to work hard today and Friday, so I can compete on Saturday.
What's the plan for the meet?
Plan on trying to PR in all my events, high jump, long jump, triple jump, trying to compete and just be the best.
I saw they called you the high jump specialist. Is that like a nickname or an actual title?
Honestly, kind of my title, because just recently, this indoor, I did pretty good, so I'm like, all right. So I guess people just started calling me that.
Mm-hmm. When did you think people started to notice that you can really jump?
The Ocean Breeze meet that I went to where I cleared 6'8".
Yeah.
I feel like that's the meet where a lot of people started to recognize me. I got some posts on social media about it, and that's just when people started, grasping to my attention.
Okay, now, how much free time do you usually have?
I wouldn't say much. I go to school, come to track immediately after. I don't get out until like maybe 6:30. Go home, and then from maybe 6:45, 7 o'clock to the end of the night is my free time.
Okay. So is it like a little bit of free time or just enough?
I'd say it's just enough.
Enough.
After I get home from track, I do my schoolwork, all the necessary stuff, and then I can do what I want.
Yeah. Do you ever feel like you need more free time, or is it just like you're cool with it now?
I'm cool with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, how are you able to balance like school and track and just doing what you want to do in such a certain amount of time?
It's a pretty challenging thing. Being a student athlete it's not easy. People think it's easy.
No.
Oh, you come to school, you do your work, you go to practice after. It's a mental thing.
Yeah.
You gotta put in the work for the grades and put in the work for the field.
Okay. Now, how is that affecting you mentally, trying to balance everything?
Pretty stable. I'm not really too rough about it. I'm not too rough on myself about it. I maintain good grades, so I'm kind of chilling about that. Mm-hmm. And track is going pretty good, so it's kind of an even thing.
Yeah. Why aren't you so like rough on yourself about it versus other kids where they like take it to heart and they start stressing?
I say about my parents. My parents always taught me from a young age to do good in school, and school can bring you the furthest where you can ever go. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, okay, do good in school, and then track and stuff comes second. Okay. So I'm just learning to balance stuff like that, be good in the classroom, be good on the field.
Is there any time you have to miss out on some fun because you're so serious about your track and field?
Yeah, I've had to cancel a lot of plans because of meets or just because of practice. Mm-hmm. So I've, dedicated that time for the work.
Yeah, does that ever affect you in any way when you got to, like, cancel on friends?
Yeah, it bums me out, mm-hmm. But, like, I'll see them again. I'll see them at school. I can reschedule with them another day.
Definitely, because in the end, it'll all pay off, so it's kind of worth it in a way. Now, I want to go back to the traveling. Where's your favorite place you've been?
Florida.
Florida?
Okay. It's high. It's nice weather. It rains a lot because, it's so hot that it has to rain.
Got it.
But it's just such clear skies, such beautiful weather. It's nice.
What really makes it your favorite place to be?
My cousins.
Your cousins?
Yeah. Like being around my cousins, they're around my age.
Yeah.
So it's just like, okay, I got people to connect with, people to talk about my stuff with, so it's pretty cool.
What's your relationship like with your cousins?
I'm pretty close with them. I don't really FaceTime them. I text them a lot. We send each other memes and stuff like that. But they used to live up in New York, so I used to visit them like every weekend maybe. Okay. But since they moved away, I feel like we got closer really.
Okay. Now, during your free time, do you like prefer to relax or go out and stay active?
That's a tricky question, because during the week, I would say after I'm done my schoolwork and stuff, I'm playing games. Okay. But on the weekends, I'm here on the field, on the track. I'm running with some friends, putting some work in.
What kind of games are you playing?
Brawlhalla. That's my game right there.
What do you play that on? I heard of it.
I play it on PS4 and on my iPhone. Uh-huh. So I played on both. It's just something I like to do. It's a game about fighting. It's fighting. It's a 2-player fighting game
Oh,
or
okay.
4-player fighting game. It don't really matter. You can play as many people as you want, but I like to play that.
What character are you using?
See, that right there is a hard question because I keep going between mains.
Uh-huh.
So recently I've been switching back to my Kaya. She's, that's one of my people right there. And then Cross I'm using too.
Why them two?
It's just...
They got a certain skill set?
Well, I'm pretty good at the blasters that Cross has and the bow that Kaya has. So,
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Are you a social person?
I kind of got to warm up to people, but, like, after I do that, it's pretty fun.
Yeah. Do you feel like it's easier or harder to make friends for you?
I say pretty easy. You just start a conversation, maybe something like a track meet, go to the track meet, hey, what do you run? Like, what do you jump? You got a conversation right there. Maybe get a new friend.
Okay, got it. So you more like a conversation starter.
Yeah.
Okay. What school do you attend and what grade are you in?
Co-op, I'm a junior, so 11th grade.
Okay. How you feel about your school?
It's a bit dramatic, I'm not going to lie, but, it's interesting because it's something where you can do your art every day. And I'm in theater, so that's, something I like to do. So come in, do theater every day, and people, do their arts. And it's
All right. Now, talk to me a little bit about the theater. How did you get into that?
I've been doing theater since, I want to say 3rd grade. I had, an after-school program at my middle school that I used to do. So that was fun. And then I just carried on to high school. I didn't really have it at my middle school much, so it wasn't really something that was embedded into it. So I'm like, okay, I can go to somewhere that does it every day. So, just join co-op.
Now, was there something special about the theater that grabbed your attention?
It was just something to do, It was
do.
something to express myself, if I got some emotions, some feelings, and put it in play.
Yeah, so basically you felt like you could be yourself.
Yes.
Okay, got it. Now, outside the classroom, what type of learning do you enjoy?
I say I'm more of a visual person. It's more like watching videos and stuff like that, just getting to know how other people do things, and through video it makes me, learn more.
What kind of videos are you watching?
I'm watching, me right now, since I'm in track,
Yeah.
I kind of like to research on people like Dontavius Hill. For instance, I watch a lot of his videos and see what he does and see if I can implement that in my work.
Okay, now what exactly are you taking from those videos?
I'm taking technique, his mindset, everything like that.
Okay, now what kind of mindset does he have?
He has just a work hard mindset. You work hard, you put in the work, and it projects itself onto the field and the track.
Is that the kind of mindset you have?
Yeah, I'm trying to work on it.
Yeah, okay. So you're still developing.
Yeah.
Okay. When did you start developing that work hard mindset?
I'm about to say this last indoor because I got hurt. So I'm trying to come back from that and be on the top level that I can be and compete with the competitors that are doing better than me or on my same level.
Okay. Now, what was the mindset like before the injury?
It was like, okay, come out here. I know what I can jump. I know what I can do. Let's try to hit that. Let's try to beat it. But, if you don't, that's fine.
Okay. So it was just you basically just showing up.
Yeah, I'm showing up.
Okay. So now you're putting the work in so
Yeah.
it could pay off. Now, what are your goals when it comes to track?
I plan on having a full scholarship to my top school, one of my top schools.
Okay. What's your top school?
Right now it's University of Georgia.
University of Georgia?
Yeah, that's my top right now.
Okay. Now, have you been looking at their athletic department?
I've been looking at, their scholarship needs, what they need, what they're expecting on a walk-on recruit and, on a scholarship.
Okay. Now, is their athletic department any good?
I say pretty good. They've been in the top 10, I'd say, for the past couple of years.
Okay.
So, I think that's pretty good.
Okay. When did you start looking at that school?
Just recently, maybe in the past couple of months.
Okay. What exactly grabbed your eye? That
Just
is the top.
that they have no high jumpers really. They have a decathlon athlete.
Yeah.
So he high jumps, but they don't have a male high jumper that just dedicates their time for that.
So you feel like you could go there and maybe change the game?
Yeah.
Okay. How do you plan to do that?
Just doing what I do now, put in the work. Try to PR every meet, or if not every meet, but every season, get better than I was last season.
Definitely. Now, do you know what you want to major in?
Kinesiology.
What's that?
It's kind of like the study of muscles in the human body.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to be a physical therapist.
Why you want to take that route?
It's just, something I find interesting because my mom's a nurse and, she's always asking me to help her with, her studies and stuff like that. So it's just something got my attention.
Yeah. What should the coaches there know about you?
They should know that I'm a student athlete that puts in the work that everybody else does. I'm a academic weapon. I'm a weapon on the track too. Yeah. So it's like I'm the best of both worlds. I can, really give them what they need.
Does failing something mean you're bad at it, or?
It just means you need to try again. If you fail something, maybe you haven't studied hard enough. Maybe you didn't put in enough work. Mm-hmm. You just need to, get back out there, try your hardest again. If, even if you fail the second time, maybe ask for different resources, ask for help. That's all it is.
How would you be able to help a friend if they're not there? They keep giving up with the track and field. How are you able to be there for them?
I'm able to connect with them even after my injury. Like being injured, being out for 2 months and coming back and jumping 6'8", that's very powerful, and I can, contribute that to my friends if they need that. Okay,
let's talk a little bit more about the injury. What did that do to you?
It was heartbreaking. I was just in here and I fractured my hip. It was devastating. Mm-hmm. I was overthinking everything. I'm like, okay, my career's over. I'm never going to be able to high jump again. And then just, being on crutches is kind of a sad feeling, seeing everybody doing what you want to do. I tried to help as much as I can, coming to youth meets, volunteering as a high jump official, just trying to be in the element still while I'm still injured.
Yes.
And then just coming back and, just doing my best. And after, I kind of beat myself up after nationals, not doing too good, but I got to remember it. I was just injured and, people telling me that. So, yeah.
What was the pain level?
It was a 10. I've never felt anything worse than that.
Okay. Did you have get wheeled out or something?
No, I hobbled to the car, but after that, it was hard to even turn my body, you know. Even after I had to take the x-rays, it was even position myself how they wanted me to, it was a struggle.
How were you able to bounce back from that?
Just my teammates, my family, my coaches, just all of them giving me the love and support that I know they can give me, and just them feeding into my drive to be better and come back stronger.
Okay. In what ways were they supporting you?
Just, giving me little messages here and there, just oh, I can't wait for you to come back. Oh, you're going to do so good when you come back. Oh, you got to come back stronger than you were before. Just things like that.
Okay. What was it like when you finally came back and got to do what you always wanted to do?
It felt great. Coming back and hitting a major PR. It just, it was something I wasn't really expecting I can do, but something I should expect I can do.
Yeah. Do you feel like you performed better after the injury, or did it a little worse?
I say better, because I had to push myself to be stronger than I was. I had to do rehab. I had to do conditioning. I had to be in the weight room. I had to do all that to come back and bounce back from the injury.
Okay. Oh, I'm glad you're back on that track and field, man. Thanks for the interview.
Thank you.